Welcome everybody to Seattle, Washington, home of the Seattle Seahawks, as we are live for PFSL Pre-Season action between the Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals making their first appearance in the PFSL. I'm alone in the booth for this one, but we are going to have some fun tonight. We saw the Saints and Lions on Monday for preseason game number 1, and that was a good showing. The New Orleans Saints ended up winning that one by a big margin. However, we did see a lot of potential on the Detroit sideline, so the question is, will we see the same type of performance per se in this one tonight, as the Seahawks are the more experienced team. The Seahawks did finish at the bottom of the league standings last season, and the Bengals are completely new, but we'll see how much of a difference the experience makes in this one. I am getting over a cold, so bear with me as I may struggle at times throughout the night, but we are underway in Marshall West in brand new colors this season. It's his first return, and we get to see another guy in brand new colors for the first time in his career. Cooper Boudreaux, the single quarterback to throw for over 2,000 yards in season 1, makes his Cincinnati Bengals debut. It's an unofficial debut. The stats do not matter, but he is quarterback in the Cincinnati Bengals for the very first time tonight. With that being said, former Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Nick St. Cloud is also on this team, and he is making the start at corner tonight. So that will be interesting to see how he deals with a new team and a position change, as Boudreaux is going to drop back to pass on the first play of the game, and he's going to find his tight end. Then these are new guys that I have to get used to the name, but I do believe that is Matt Powell for the first down. On top of all the new faces coming over to this team, or not really new faces coming to the team, but the guys from other places making the move to Cincinnati, it's Coach Tim. He's just atop them all. He took the Kansas City Chiefs to the Super Bowl in season 1 and ultimately fell short against the Arizona Cardinals, but he's looking to carry this success over to the Cincinnati Bengals and have a good season in season 2 of the PFSL. Season 1 from the Bengals organization, as Boudreaux on 2nd and 10 is going to drop back to pass, going to deliver one to the left, and it's intended for Marshall West, but the hit knocks it out. Autogen second year corner Clifton Sullivan knocking it out of his hands, and it's now 3rd and 10 from their own 42 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Cooper Boudreaux comes into the shotgun. Running back to his left. Boudreaux under pressure, had to let it go. He finds his tight end, but he manages to get 0 out of it. And the Bengals going to have to punt on their first drive of the game. Can't blame Cooper Boudreaux for that. He did all he could. And that was Laird Olaf, the rookie corner, with his first tackle. It's unofficial, so he'll have to get his first career tackle again in a couple weeks. But good tackle there nonetheless. But back to what I was saying about Cooper Boudreaux, he done all he could do. The running back was there. The protection was tight up against him, and he had pressure in his face. He took a hit as he delivered the football out wide, so you got to credit him for getting that ball away. Now we get to see rookie Levi Edwards take the field for the very first time. He was undrafted. This is the coach of, or the player of Coach Hawaiian, So he was undrafted, automatically signed to the team. And he makes his Seattle Seahawks debut as they're going to come out in a 4 or 5 receiver set. Can't really see the bottom of the screen. Empty backfield. Edwards delivers to the left on the first play, and a little confusion there along the sideline as he picks up 4. That was tight end Tyrese Brown, the rookie, with his first catch of the game. And again, my voice will probably crack a lot tonight. I will probably struggle at times, holding in coughs, whatever, sniffles. I am getting over a cold. And with the loss of my grandpa a couple days ago, on top of that and being sick, I had to, it all came at once. So I'm currently getting over that. And so if my voice cracks or anything, just ignore it. You can laugh at me later. A good throw there from Levi Edwards gives the Seahawks a first down, and they're up to the 26 for the 1st and 10. Currently have 8 viewers in chat. Welcome everybody to the PFSL Pre-Season game number 2. Edwards, play action under pressure, delivers to his receiver to the right. And that's his tight end, Marty Ortega, second-year AutoGen tight end, in the gain of 6. This game was actually scheduled for yesterday. Well, due to events happening this week, we had to move it to today. Chris Ty says he is excited to have a game on. I am too, as I'm sure the rest of the league is as well. As Edwards finds Marty Ortega again for a gain of a few, and it's the 3rd and short, 1 yard to go from the 35. Levi Edwards 4 for 4 to start the ball game. Come out with a trips bunch formation to the left. Edwards under center. All pass so far. Edwards finds his receiver Auger for the first down. The Seahawks on the move. This offense looking good. And there's the first tackle for former quarterback Nick St. Cloud. Again, it's unofficial. We'll have to wait for his first official career tackle a little bit longer. But there he is. He got one there. Thank you, Slater, for mentioning it in chat. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, share us around so we can get some new members in here and they can join us on the field. As Edwards delivers ones to La Loco Hill, and Edwards up to 6 for 6 to start the game after a gain of 6 there. Up to the 46-yard line in their own territory. Second down, 4 yards to go. From the 46-yard line, Edwards hard count empty backfield. Quick throw to the left, and that's going for his running back, Armani Vega. Passing it out of his hands, contact knocked it loose. And after the incomplete pass, it's 3rd and 4. All pass plays so far. Nothing on the ground for the Seahawks. Edwards tries to roll out of the pocket, but nothing doing. He's going to go down. That's Kyle Horton, the AutoGen linebacker, making his first appearance in the PFSL. And he forces the Seahawks to punt as Edwards rolls right into trouble. Coach Tim on the sideline says, Horton, here's a Seahawk. As Marshall West back to return the punt, calls a fair catch at the 22, and we get our second look at Cooper Boudreaux in this Bengals offense. As one quarterback leaves, another one comes on. Nick St. Cloud will forever in my heart be a quarterback. And I just think it's lovely to see him on the field on defense. It's funny. He also grew the hair out in the offseason. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but St. Cloud digging the long hair. And Cooper Boudreaux comes out empty backfield shotgun formation. On first down, Boudreaux gonna roll right, take off and run. He's got a lot of room down the sideline, and he shatters a man's ankles and goes down at the 43. I thought he was gonna run out of bounds, just get bumped or whatever, but no, he just absolutely sent that man to the hospital. It's 1st and 10, Cincinnati Bengals. Somebody get in Discord. Get these people, get us some viewers in here. Currently we have 7. I'd love to see that number jump up. Boudreaux checks it down to his tight end, and he's going to have the first down. That is Matt Powell for the reception. So he says he has heard that Carolina fans are missing Cooper Boudreaux right now. He will always be a Panther in the heart of Panther fans. As Boudreaux finds his tight end again for a good gain. And it's 2nd and 3 from the 29. The Bengals in Seahawks territory for the first time in this one. A lot of shotgun for Cooper Boudreaux tonight. So he's going to drop back to pass, quick throw, looking for his receiver Zach Kostoff. And it's incomplete. Looked to be some miscommunication. Kostoff wasn't ready for it. Hadn't turned around for the ball yet. And it falls incomplete, 3rd and 3. Bunch formation for Cincinnati. Boudreaux in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to throw again over the middle, and he has a wide open rookie Michael Potter for the first down. Coach Tim loves his receiver cores. Last season, his receiver core consisted of Jacob Bowden, Chris Ty, and the one and only Marshall West. This season comes in with Marshall West again, and then the addition of Zach Kostoff in free agency and Michael Potter in the draft. Now they're on a 1st and 10 from the 22. He's going to throw it over the middle to Marshall West, and he fights his way inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals. We see who we got in chat here. We got Slater, Tim, Chris, Ty, Tanisha White, and those are the only people I have seen in chat so far. 1st and goal from the 7 under a minute to play in the opening quarter. Boudreaux to throw, gonna roll, try to escape the pocket, but nothing doing as James Victor, auto gym defensive tackle, brings him down for the sack. Loss of 4, back to the 11, 2nd and goal for the Bengals. Second and goal from the 11. just under 30 seconds to play. Boudreaux to throw, looking over the middle. He finds, I can't tell who that is. I believe that was Zach Kostoff, and it was. He has his first reception. Down to the 4-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Don't believe we'll see another play in the first. They come to the line, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We're all knotted at 0. Defensive ball game so far, but the Bengals on 3rd down are knocking on the door. Stay with us. You're watching the PFSL Pre-Season on ET Productions on YouTube. Start the second quarter, 0-0 your score, but the Bengals on a 3rd and goal from the 4. Boudreaux to throw. Seahawks looking for a stop. He's going to roll out right. Pressure coming. Going to take it himself. End zone. Touchdown. Bengals. Cooper Boudreaux scores on the ground, and the Bengals have taken the first lead of the ball game with a 6-0 score. So after the touchdown, we get an extra point good. It's 7-0 in favor of the Bengals. Took an entire first quarter and a play for our first score of the game. Seahawks offense was on the move last drive before it stalled out around midfield. And if you look back, the Seahawks, they had that problem a lot last season. Season 1, the Seahawks, their offense, their defense gave them chance and chance and chance and chance, but their offense always got somewhere around midfield and they would stall out. Between the 40s, stuff would go wrong, and that's what happened their first drive of the game. Had a good drive going, stalled out around midfield. So the vocal point moving forward for this Seahawks offense is going to be finishing drives, extending drives past midfield, because there were so many games that the Seahawks were very much in, but they lost due to the inability to move the football past the 50. And I don't know, their defense is solid enough to win football games. You saw last year with games like the Saints and Seahawks game where when the Seahawks were moving the football consistently, they had a lot of success. They ended up losing 28-14, but they were leading 14-0 at one point in that game. Very early in the game, they took a 14-0 lead into halftime. And it's stuff like that that raises questions about the Seahawks. It's just their offense. They're literally the ability to move the ball away from being a really good team, and it just kills them so much. And we get a hard count from Levi Edwards. It looked like the defense jumped, but we'll see. No, they call a false start on the Seahawks. So instead of a 2nd and 2, it's going to be a 2nd and 7 from the 30. Everything I said about the Seahawks, though, that leads me to this. Seahawks offense started off good, started out around midfield, but their defense has played really good so far in this one, as Edwards fires a dart to the sideline to tight end Tyrese Brown, and he gains the 6 back that he just lost, but it's still 3rd and 1. Slater, I completely agree with you. Seattle has talent. They just need leadership. The right guy at the top could lead the Seahawks to big things. As you see there, Levi Edwards finds Autogen receiver Auger for the first down. And again brought down by Nick St. Cloud. Hello, how you doing? Love the hair. But the Hawks are on the move. They're up to the 43. See if they can extend the drive and answer the touchdown put up by the Bengals the last time out. First and 10 from the 43. We finally get to see Armani Vega carry the football. And he brings it up to the 50, gain of 8. First rush, or first run play called by the Seahawks in this game. The entire first quarter and all the way up to this point, all they've done was throw the ball. As Levi Edwards replaces former Seahawk quarterback Nathan Noble, who demanded a release after Levi Edwards came into the league and is now signed with the New England Patriots. As it's a bootleg, Edwards rolling back right, and he's going to find Tyrese Brown along the sideline. Edwards 9 for 10 for 57 yards so far. They're down to the 35. See if the Seahawks can finish the drive this time around. First and 10 from the 35. Edwards in the shotgun. Trips Bush to the right. Edwards back to pass again over the middle. He's going to find his receiver. And he battles his way for the first down. Chains move again for the Hawks. First and 10 from the 24. Edwards, handoff to Vega. And he loses a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Second and 11 from the 25. We just now hit the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. Edwards under center. Gonna drop back to pass. Huge drop under pressure. Gonna fire it over the middle. First down, Seahawks. They are on the move. And I don't know this receiver's name. Oh, that's Randall Gordon, the rookie auto-gen receiver. First and goal from the 8. Seahawks threatening. Edwards in the shotgun. Handoff to Armani Vega, trying to make something happen, spinning away from one tackler. He gains a yard in his 2nd and goal. Again, the Bengals, one of 8 expansion teams in Season 2. New teams added to the PFSL. Edwards, quick throw sideline, finds his receiver again for a gain of 3. It's 3rd and goal. Randall Gordon with his 4th catch of the night so far. Levi Edwards, Seattle Seahawks, 3rd and goal from the 4, trying to answer the Bengals touchdown. Edwards throwing on the run, end zone, looking for La Loco Hill, and it falls incomplete. Hill was open. I think Edwards just missed him. And will they chance it and go for it, or will they send out the field goal unit? We just saw the field goal kicker taking the field, and they will attempt the 21-yard field goal. They had some distance problems from them last season. 21-yard field goal, though, is nothing. and Seahawks are now on the board. 7-3 in favor of the Tiger Cats. So after the field goal, the Seahawks kick it away back to the Bengals. And Marshall West will get a return, bringing it out short of the 25 to the 24. And Cooper Boudreaux and the Bengals offense will take over again there. Boudreaux leading the Bengals offense down the field for a scoring drive. Their last time out, Boudreaux was the one responsible for the touchdown, as he ran it in for about an 11-yard touchdown run. Now here with just over 4 minutes to play, they look to extend their already 7-3 lead. Boudreaux sends Kostoff in motion, and he's going to hand it off. And what a stiff arm thrown by Jesse Sullivan, the Auto Gym running back. He gained 7 to the 31 in 2nd and 3. Boudreaux comes to the line under center, trips bunch to the right, single receiver to the left. Single back set, toss to Sullivan going right. He has a couple blockers, but one defender makes his way through, gets past the tight end, and brings him down for a loss of 1. It's 3rd and 2 from the 32. The Bengals flirting with a 3 and out. Cannot pick out these 2 yards here. Punch, trips to the left. Same formation, just flipped for the Bengals. Boudreaux back to throw. Quick pass over the middle to Michael Potter. And he's open and he fights his way and stumbles to the 45. First down, Cincinnati Bengals. PFSL is always encouraging users and coaches to get involved in the league by producing team content, whether that be graphics or videos or anything like that. The New England Patriots got involved in the mix today. They released their first ever Patriot podcast episode. So y'all need to get in the Discord and check that one out. I believe the link will be is posted in league content for you to listen to anytime you want. And after that play, it's 2nd and 7 from the 47 as we approach the 2-minute warning. Cooper Boudreaux in the shotgun, trips to the left. Handoff to Sullivan up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at the 50. And that takes it to the 2-minute warning. The Bengals on top of the Seahawks, 7-3. Stay with us. Third and 5 from the 50. Bengals looking to extend the drive. Boudreaux back to throw. Check down over the middle. And he finds his tight end, Matt Powell, for the first down. Close call there. Powell was covered up immediately after the catch. After the first down, it's 1st and 10 from the 44. Boudreaux back to pass, looking to score before half. He checks it down to his running back, Jesse Sullivan. And he moves the chains again. Slater in chat with an interesting stat. Cooper Boudreaux averaging 10.1 yards per pass at the moment. First and 10 from the 34, just over a minute to play before halftime. Boudreaux to throw, looking deep left, and he finds his running back, Jesse Sullivan. He found a hole in the defense, sat down, and Boudreaux hits him for a big gain deep inside of Seahawks territory, and it gives them a first down at the 11. And they take their first time out with 1:01 to play. Empty backfield. 5 receivers set for the Bengals. Boudreaux to throw. He's going to throw on the run, looking for his receiver. And that, I believe, was Michael Potter with the drop touchdown. Could have been Zach Kostoff, really. I'm not quite sure. So now after the dropped TD, Bengals have a 2nd and 10 from the 11. Boudreaux checks it down to Sullivan, and he gets lit up, but he gets inside the 5. And Cincinnati takes their second timeout. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 4, so they can get a first down at the 1. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Boudreaux in the shotgun, back to pass. Looking over the middle, and he has big Michael Potter into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Bengals extend their lead to 13-3, 14 after the extra point with just under a minute to play in the first half. So after the extra point, it's 14-3 in favor of the Bengals. Cincinnati did get the ball first. So Seattle would get the ball at half. They can string together a quick scoring drive here in the 48 seconds they have left. They do have all 3 timeouts. If they could score right now, it would set them up good with getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, as a touchdown here would bring it within 4. Failure to score here, I'm looking at possibly a Bengals win, because with how this game has gone, there hasn't been a lot of momentum jumping around. It's been very tight so far. Oh, and he fumbled the football! And it's recovered luckily by tight end Marty Ortega, but almost a very costly turnover there by the Seahawks as Adrian Auger puts it on the ground. Emmett Crow on the forced fumble as he was able to rip that ball out. The size difference between Auger and Crow came to life there. First and 10 from the 22. Edwards, quick pass over the middle, finds his receiver. They call their first time out. Edwards to pass on 2nd and 1. He finds his tight end, Tyrese Brown, with a lot of green grass. He gets a huge first down up near the 50 at the 47. They got 1 timeout left. 33 seconds to play before half. First and 10. Empty backfield for the Seahawks. Edwards to throw. Going over the middle. He finds his receiver. Looked like he stretched for the first down. They're going to mark him inches short. Clock is running. They're at the 43. They need to get probably at least 15 more yards. They call their final timeout now. So I believe they're going to just try to score a touchdown. Edwards throwing off his back foot, checks it down to Armani Vega. Clock's running there at 14 seconds remaining. And they're going to let the clock run. There's nothing they can do here. And time expires on the first half. So, bad clock management by Seattle sends us to halftime. With your score, Cincinnati Bengals 14, Seattle Seahawks 3. You've been watching the PFSL Pre-Season on ET Productions on YouTube. Stay with us for the second half. We will be right back. Back for the second half. We come to you with the Bengals up over the Seahawks. We're going to finally see one go to the house. Adrian Auger takes it to the house. Touchdown Seahawks to start the second half. And just like that, it's a one-score ball game. Oh my goodness. Somebody get this man an oxygen tank. Holy Lord. That man was flying. Oh my goodness. Just when you thought it was impossible in this league for that to happen. Ta-da. And the Seahawks are going to line up to go for two. As I just dropped the controller, Edwards under pressure, he gets sacked. So it's going to remain a 14-9 game. My goodness. I'm at a loss of words right now. The question is, was that a fumble? Should that have went? I don't know. That was close. Wow. Oh man. I honestly, we've had this conversation so many times, or I have mentioned it so many times. I've talked with a couple other people, time and time again, about it just about being impossible to see, or for a kick return to be taken to the house, and never thought it would actually happen without an adjustment of sliders. And now we see we don't need to adjust the sliders, because for an for an entertainment purposes, you want to see stuff like that. And so I was going to actually get with the other two commissioners, or the assistant commissioners, later on at some point, talking about the sliders and stuff to raise entertainment in these games. But now we know it's possible. So that is a good thing. I am so happy about that. What a play by Autogen, Adrian Auger. And the handoff to Julian Sullivan, or Jesse Sullivan. I don't know why I said Julian, sorry. A gain of 5. Slater says we still should, to make it more likely to happen, I guess. 2nd and 5, Church to the left. Boudreaux checks it down to Sullivan. Having come back to get it. I don't think they're going to give him first down. They do. A little bit of a friendly spot there for the Bengals. Now 14-9, ball game after the kick return for a touchdown. Boudreaux back to throw, first down, and he slings one in danger, looking for Michael Potter. The 2 Seahawks defenders in the area. Could have been picked off. Probably lucky to have that one back. Boudreaux slings it to Zach Kostoff over the middle, and Kostoff trying to turn up field. A little hesitation, trying to make something happen. Makes it 3rd and 5. Third and 5 from the 39. Cooper Boudreaux in the shotgun, back to pass. Looking for someone to go with the football, and he's going to go down. James Victor, his 2nd sack of the ball game. A loss of a lot in his 4th and 14 from the 30. The Bengals forced to punt. The Seahawks are going to get the football back. And it will be their first official drive of the second half. The sad part about the return for touchdown, it never happened. It didn't happen. It's an unofficial stat. It's the preseason. It doesn't matter to the regular season at all. So that's the sad part. So officially, we are still yet to see a kick return for touchdown. But unofficially, just the fact of saying it's never happened, we can't say that anymore. It has happened, it just won't count after today. Seahawks take over at the 29. Levi Edwards comes to the line under center. Power formation. Hand off to Armani Vega. He gets up to the 34. He has 4 carries for 13 yards. Very pass-heavy day for the Seahawks. Picks up 5 there. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Been a good game so far. Again, I am getting over a cold, so if you, I'm trying to mute my mic when I feel a cough coming or something. But if I fail to get my mic muted in time and you hear my voice crack or I cough or whatever, or a sniffle, I apologize. And if my voice cracks, you can laugh at me later. Please don't laugh at me. But yeah, that's just the thing. But first down for the Seahawks. They're up to the 41-yard line, down by 5 after the kick return for a touchdown. We give another shout out to the people in chat, as we have Nathan Brown, Caboose 1837, Tim Smith, Slater, see Drake, Levi Edwards going to roll out of the pocket, going right. He's going to keep it himself, slide down at the 46. Picks up 5, second and 5. I see Wilson 88 there. I don't know if he's still in the stream, but I see his name in the chat. Tanisha White's still there, I believe. Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all enjoying what y'all seen so far. Levi Edwards handoff to Armani Vega, and he gains 2. 3rd and 3, looking to continue to drop. I don't know what just happened. This screen was like shook, but everybody reacted. I think earthquake, Seattle. I don't know what's happening right now, but there it is. 3rd and 3 from the 48. Seahawks looking to extend the drive. Edwards under pressure, checks it down to Vega. He's going to pick up the first down. Key block down the sideline and wrapped up and drug out of bounds at the 29. Big time pickup for Levi Edwards, Amari Vega, and the Seattle Seahawks. Toss play to Vega going left, and it's going to go nowhere. Bengals defense was there in a hurry. Loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and 14 to go. Second and 14 from the 34. Edwards, quick throw to Auger. He's already showed his speed. He gets the first down there on the quick slant. Picked up a 15. He has 4 receptions for 32 yards. Kind of surprised he's still able to run after that return. I mean, he had some rest. His defense was on the field, I guess. But I know that playing receiver and being on the field for returns, it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. And this has been a long drive, so it's very hard to... As Vega on the halfback screen. No, it wasn't even really a screen, I don't believe. Edwards just ran out of time, had to check it down. He picks up 9. Good decision there by Levi Edwards. But what I was saying, it's very hard to return a kick and then go out there and then run like 11 routes. Very hard. 2nd and 1 from the 9. Edwards gonna roll right, taking himself. He's gonna pick up the first down, slide down at the 6. And it will now be 1st and goal. 3 carries for 16 yards for Levi Edwards so far tonight. And we are nearing the 2-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Edwards, hand off to Vega up the middle, gets inside the 5 to the 2. We talked about experience, whether it would make the difference in this ballgame, because that's what we saw with the Saints and Lions. And you would think if I'll hold off on that thought until this drive is over. Second and goal from the 2. Edwards, QB draw, and he is going to get down to the goal line and is stopped by Emmett Crow and company just inches short. Will be 3rd and goal from the 1. Seahawks have been on 3rd and goal twice now. Or we're goal to go twice now and kicked the field goal the first time. Edwards, handoff to Vega, up the middle, touchdown, Seahawks! And they take their first lead of the ball game as they go up 15-14 with 55 seconds to play in the 3rd. Okay, now I will go back to what I was saying about the experience, as the Seahawks, after the extra point, will have a 16. Oh, they're going to go for 2 again. They're going to try to make it a 3-point game instead of a 2-point game. Full defensive shift in the secondary for the Bengals. Edwards to pass over the middle. And the pass is caught by Auger. 2-point conversion is good. And the score is now 17-14 in favor of the Seahawks. But now experience. I said at the opening of the game that we had seen the Saints and Lions play, and the Saints won by a big margin. But the big difference maker there was experience. You had a second-year coach versus a rookie coach, a second-year team versus an expansion team with not a lot of weapons on it. There was nobody. There's only one player on that team. I'm sorry, there was 2 players on that team that played in season 2. The rest are rookies. That's a full team of rookies, minus their running back Antonio Delano and one of their D linemen, Jay Venom. The rest of them are all rookies. There's a lot of second-year players on that Saints team, along with a second-year coach. And it's just a big experience difference between those 2 squads. This game, the Seahawks were at the bottom of the league last season, only grabbed 1 win, but they are the more experienced team. However, when you look at the experience, you got to look at the quarterback position. Cooper Boudreaux is a second-year quarterback. Levi Edwards for the Seahawks is a rookie quarterback. So Cooper Boudreaux has plenty of PFSL experience at this time, just as much as everyone else. And plus 1 game. 4 teams have played 10 games in the PFSL. And 4 teams haven't. Only played 9. As Boudreaux under pressure is going to find Marshall West. And that's another guy who has experience. Second-year player was on the Chiefs with Coach Tim last season. And Coach Hawaiian, rookie head coach for the Seahawks. So there's a lot of experience difference between these 2 teams as well. But that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Seahawks on top of the Bengals 17-14. You're watching PFSL Pre-Season on APT Productions on YouTube. Stay with us for the 4th quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. It's about to get real. Start of the 4th quarter here. The Seahawks on top of the Bengals 17-14. Boudreaux with 2nd and 6. Trying to escape the pocket and throws it away. Smart decision there. 17 for 22, 163 yards and a touchdown through the air for him tonight. Now 3rd and 6. Yeah, back to the experience thing. I guess between these 2 teams, the experience level would kind of even out because you got a second-year coach, quarterback, and receivers on that Bengals sideline, along with a defender or 2 that's a second-year player on the Bengals sideline. Then you got rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, and a couple second-year guys on the Seahawks sideline, and it's a second-year team. Bengals on 3rd and 6 from the 41. Boudreaux checks it down to Sullivan, trying to stretch out for the first down, but he's going to be a yard shy. Do the Bengals go for it here? And they will. 4th and 1 from the 47. Start of the 4th quarter pretty much. Boudreaux, handoff to Sullivan. He's going to slip a tackle down the sideline. 1 tackle away, but he's going to be brought down at the 32. 7 carries for 39 yards and a first down now for the Bengals. Big time pickup there for the AutoGen running back. He didn't slip the tackle, but he didn't make one man miss in the backfield. The 1 cut. That's the type of running back you like to see as a head coach, even though he is an AutoGen and he will ultimately be replaced at some point, I assume, by a user. But that's the type of running back you like to, or that's the type of things you like to see your running back do. You like to be able to make that 1 cut and then go, as Cooper Boudreaux escapes the pocket, floats one to Marshall West. And he has a first down and goal to go from the 9 on the 24-yard reception by Honey Mustard. Bengals 1st and goal from the 9. Boudreaux back to throw. Going to roll right under pressure. Back of the end zone corner. Touchdown Bengals. Marshall West into the end zone. And Cincinnati retakes the lead. After the extra point, it will be 21-17 in favor of Cincinnati. As Nick St. Cloud cheering on the Bengals quarterback Cooper Boudreaux on the sideline. Good throw under pressure there by Boudreaux. Good route to get open by Marshall West. And we are going to get a booth review. I do believe he got his feet in bounds, though. Not really good angles there for us to determine here. But we should see this one stand. So the call on the field does stand. It remains a touchdown for the Bengals. So again, after the extra point, it will be 21-17 in favor of Cincinnati. 7:13 to play. Been great preseason action so far. So the Seahawks will get the ball back on offense, depending on the return, roughly with 7 minutes or so to play. We've already seen Adrian Auger take one back for a touchdown, but the blocks were perfect. See what he has in store on this return. Auger going to get it at the 1 and brought down by Big Emmett Crow at the 21. It was well short of the 25, which is the spot for touchbacks. But you can't expect Auger to be able to get away from Emmett Crow. He's about 4 times the size of Auger. So with 7:10 to play, Seahawks will take over on offense at the 21-yard line, looking to answer the touchdown just put up by the Bengals. Gotta say, these Bengals uniforms are looking really nice. White on black with the orange helmet and accents on the pants. Look beautiful. It's Edwards. Good pass to his receiver along the sideline up to the 27. Gain of 6. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Welcome in. Edwards under pressure immediately. The entire Bengals defensive front came barreling through. I believe the Seahawks were trying to set up a running back or halfback screen. And he does get it away, though. It's 3rd and 4. Facing a 3 and out. They can't convert here. They're going to line up in a 2-receiver set. Edwards to pass. Checks it down in the flat to Amarni Vega. I believe he loses a yard. And the Seahawks are going to have to punt. There for a minute, the Seahawks controlled the momentum. But Cooper Boudreaux, Marshall West, and that Bengals offense did a great job of regaining control of the game. And the defense able to bow up and get another stop. Without that run back for a touchdown, we could have been talking about a different ball game. That gave the Seahawks a lot of life. And Marshall West will attempt a return, but he'll only gain about 4 on the return. He has 22 yards per return, but that's also counting the kickoffs. Cooper Boudreaux, 20 for 25, 202 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. Looking really good here this preseason. Has not turned the ball over tonight. This Bengals offense has been very efficient. Looking good here early on before the regular season gets going. And they come out in an empty backfield, 5-receiver set. Boudreaux makes an adjustment, quick throw to the right. He finds Matt Powell for a gain of 6. Second and 4 from the 42. Boudreaux delivers to Zach Kostoff. Up past the 50, down to the Seahawks 44. And the first down. Bengals starting to let that time run down. And a touchdown here would just about right in the end to this one. They're going to continue to throw the football. 5 receivers, sorry. Empty backfield. Boudreaux fires off his back foot. Going down the seam. Matt Powell, the auto-gen tight end, first down. 6 receptions for 65 yards for him tonight. As it looked like Seahawks safety there was going to attempt to strip the ball, but other defenders closed in, made the tackle, and eliminated that opportunity. Boudreaux in the shotgun. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. He's going to check it down to Sullivan. He's stood up and dropped by Laird Olaf and company. That's a 20 game of 7. Second and 3, Boudreaux to throw over the middle. He finds Michael Potter for the first down to the 12. Bengals threatening here. Another empty backfield set for Cincinnati. Boudreaux along in the shotgun. Pressure coming around the edge. Boudreaux escapes right. He's going to take it himself. He tried to make men miss, but all the defenders bent left. And he ran right back into him. He gained 7, 2nd and 3 from the 5. Now banging on the door. Second down, 3 to go from inside the 10. Boudreaux in the shotgun trip to his right. His running back, J.C. Sullivan, is to his left. Let the time run. Handoff to Sullivan. Gets the first down and falls into the end zone, but they mark him down at the 1. So it will be first and goal from a yard away for the Bengals. He goes shotgun. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Sullivan to the right in the backfield along with Boudreaux in the shotgun. Boudreaux to throw over the middle, and he finds Marshall West again. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. And they extend their lead to 27-17. And after the extra point, it will be an 11-point game with 2 minutes to play. And the extra point up and good. 28-17 your score. 11 points, a tall task for the Seahawks, being that there's only 2 minutes remaining on the clock. We await the kickoff. It looked as if the tide was turning. The Seahawks were taking control of the ballgame in terms of momentum, but the Bengals shut it down quickly. So they got a stop on defense, scored, then got another stop. And Auger will bring it out to the 23, short of the 25 again. And that's where the Seahawks offense will take over for their last guaranteed drive of the game. So their drive will start at the 23 with 1:56 to play. They've been pass heavy all game. Now they really need to be pass heavy as Edwards delivers one to Hill over the middle. Gain of 4 up to the 27. And it'll be a gain of 3, second and 7. Run no huddle. Edwards goes over the middle, almost intercepted. The linebacker jumped the route. The ball is incomplete. Third down, 7 to go from the 27. A 3 and out here would be huge for this Bengals defense. They've played good all game long. Edwards to throw, going deep left. And it's knocked away by the safety and incomplete. 4th and 7 for the Seahawks, and they need to go for it here. St. Cloud went to corner. 4th and 7 from the 27. Levi Edwards going right, and it's way out of bounds, incomplete. The Bengals will take over already inside the Seahawks 30 at the 27. You can see Cooper Boudreaux's stat line, 26 for 31, 255 yards, and 3 passing touchdowns. So Bengals guaranteed points if they wanted to take them. And Boudreaux will come into the shotgun. So will they throw it here and try to extend the lead even more? They will hand it off to Sullivan. He gains few, and the Seahawks take their first time out. Bunch formation for the Bengals. Receiver in motion is Kosoff. Fakes the sweep. Hand off to Sullivan. And he fights forward for another gain of a couple. And it's a second timeout for the Seahawks. We approach a minute to play. So 3rd and 4 from the 21. Boudreaux under center. Expecting another run here. They got a field goal in their back pocket. Hand off to Sullivan. He's going to pick up the first down. Seahawks call their final timeout. Minus the kick return for touchdown, Seattle offense only able to muster up one touchdown this game. Special teams gave them some life. They were just unable to hang with this experienced offense of the Bengals. Even though the Bengals are an expansion team, there are a lot of second-year players on this offense and on this squad, really. And they have a second-year head coach versus a rookie head coach. A learning experience for both teams, as the Bengals are kneeling it out as we hit 30 seconds to play. And that will do it. The Bengals on the road in the PFSL preseason beat the Seahawks 28-17. It was a very good game. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the game tonight. We're not done with the preseason. We got a game tomorrow. Make sure y'all check the weekly schedule and come back and watch that one. But as for myself and everyone in the PFSL, you've been watching the PFSL and ET Productions on YouTube. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more preseason action.